to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 500 likes. That will definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that daily 9 a.m. upload. You can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're going to do, as you can see, I am on next gen. And what I'm going to do today is tell y'all what build I'm going to be trying to look to make, or something similar to that, when 22 comes out, right? As you see, I'm on my all-around thread. One thing about next gen is you can come up with some really, really crazy names. So you know Uncle Demi's always going to be out there trying to make a really unique name for obviously for me to play on. At the same time, I also make a comp build. I'd be like, yo, this is a really, really dope lock build, okay? So what we're going to do is that we're going to head over to the My Player Builder. We're going to talk about what we know so far from Mike Wang and what he's been telling us. And then, of course, then we will then go ahead and make the build, all right? So let's head over to the My Player Builder, and I'll be back in about 3 seconds, all right? All right, my nephews and nieces. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, obviously, if you know me from back in the day, man, I've always loved locks. And this year for 22, since it seems like lockdowns have made a resurgence, that's what I'm gonna rock with, okay? Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be going shooting guard or small forward. I'm gonna have to play around in 22 next gen builder to see exactly where you get the extra benefit from, but I'm assuming it might be shooting guard, just because of how the height and everything like that is need to be. So I'm gonna go shooting guard. Obviously, you know I always go left-handed. I'm left-handed IRL, and for a number of purposes, I just always go one. Doesn't matter. All right. Here is this thing. Okay, so now we do know that height is going to play a major role this year. So I know for a fact that there's going to be something I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to be a big, right? My job would basically play on-ball defense and to be able to shut down the opposing player's guard, okay? On primary ball handler. Because what I'm thinking is that there's not going to be no more every single body's running with demigod builds. I think it's going to go back to, hey, you be the guard, you be the lockdown, you be the center. And like, again, it's going to be more of that. Now you're going to see a diversity within builds, and you're going to go back to how it was maybe in 2K20, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 6'6", because what I'm looking at here is my strength. I want to have strength because I feel like the strength is going to play a major role in the builds this year. So I'm going to go with the strength. And then what I'm going to do here for my weight is I'm going to go 204, all right? And then for my wingspan, I'm going to max it all the way out. All right, I'm maxing it all the way out because I need my block to be up high enough to where I can get some type of intimidator, okay? So that's what I'm doing. Then for body type, I'm just gonna go build, and then we'll go from there, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and max out my driving layup and my driving dunk and my standing dunk, okay? Then I'm gonna skip around, I'm gonna come back to this stuff. But on my mid-range shot, only thing I'm trying to do is just get a few badges. I don't need a lot of badges. As you know, they're saying that shooting is going to be easy this year. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go with 6. Again, a 76 3 ball should be good enough for me. It's just enough to get catch and shooting high zone 100. That's all I need as a lockdown sitting corner. So I'm going to do that. Then here I'm going to max out my ball handle. And then I'm going to go 76 with speed and ball. Again, this is not necessarily because I want to have all this. I'm doing it and more so because I'm going to go 77. Is because I just want to have bullet passer to make sure I can pass the ball back to the guard or whatever. Now keep in mind, this is all based upon the premise of, demigod builds are dead. They're gone, all right? Then here what I'm going to do is I'm maxing out my interior defense, my perimeter defense, my lateral quickness, my steal. Then I'm going to skip. I'm going to go my block, my speed, my acceleration, my strength. I'm just going to go 80 on the vert, and then I'm just going to go 90 on the stamina. So now you can see I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna try to get maybe like 70. Let's go like that. Because I don't need a lot on the offensive rebound. I'm not expecting to get a lot of offensive rebounds, but let's just go here. That'll work. And then maybe I should get 13 here. Boom. All right, so I'm gonna go something like this. Okay, now let me explain to you. Because I'm thinking back more of like a two-way finisher type. Now, obviously, when the game comes out, I will come up with a rare build name for it. Like, you know, Demi gonna always come out with a rare build name. Like, I'm not gonna just sit there and not do that. So whatever this comes out to, I will try to find a rare name for it. You know, if I got to mix things around, you know, I'll sacrifice a lot of badges just for the name. I'm not gonna be meta, but my explanation behind this is that I need to have the ADU. I need to have a certain type of block to where my Intimidator can get up. We do know that Mike Wayne say interior defense has a lot to do with the missed shots at the basket. Block has everything to do with actually touching the ball when you're trying to block it. Perimeter defense, once again, it's gonna be attached to your lateral quickness. So I will have a 99 lateral quickness in perimeter defense with that 99 still. The whole bet here is to try to get as many perimeter badges as I possibly can to be that really crazy lockdown. Now, again, we do not know if we're getting a +4 or +5. From my understanding, you don't, but we just don't know yet. But if you don't get it, if you have to still get that +4 or +5, that'd be dope because this would be 99s. But we just don't know yet. So we just have to hold back and just, see how that goes. But for the big thing here, since defense is getting revamped, I think it makes sense to go with the defense. You don't need as many slashing badges because, again, as a spot-up lock, you're not going to be doing a lot of opportunities to finish. But if you do get a chance to finish, you want to finish. And again, like I said, having to understand, you have to accept the fact you're not going to have a high 3-ball. Then, obviously that's what you need to do. But again, every attribute is going to matter in next gen. So I want to make sure that every attribute is touched in some way if I need it. The reason why I do not have close shot updated is because, again, close shot is from a standing layup. And I do not know if that's going to be as effective this year. So that's kind of out in the open. So we'll see. Close shot is mostly for centers because you're going to have a lot of opportunities to be under the basket to shoot. So if you don't have that and you have a high standing dunk, maybe when you're under the basket, I do a standing dunk and not a close shot. So that might be able to help. So we'll see. So again, this is right now just a filler, right? Of course, here we're going with the straight lockdowns. So I'm going with the extreme clamps, and then I'm going with the enhanced jump shot contest. That's just something that I like to rock with. And then right here, let's see what we get. What's the name that comes out here? All right, boom. So we're a two-way slasher, not a finisher, because we do have a higher ball handle. So I kind of like that. But me, I'm going to find a way to try to tweak this a little bit and go from there. But listen, in the comment section, let me know what builds you're making for 2K22, man. For next gen, okay? And then, of course, tomorrow I will be dropping a current gen video. So don't worry about that. I got my current gen on lock. But let me know in the comment section what is going to be your build for next gen. But other than that, my nephews and nieces, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. And when I say I'm back soon with the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Pockets full of white men with green faces, like I mix the colors of the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, you get that rhyme later.